how good was Babe Didrikson? I'm going to go on record and say that she was the greatest athlete of all time.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for female Olympians throughout history who have beat men's records or won co-ed competitions.
We were supposed to be wonderful little girls and sweet little things.
Margaret Thompson Murdoch was a woman ahead of her time.
Number 10, Nadia Comăneci. Gymnastics. In 1976, Nadia Comăneci achieved a gymnastics feat that many thought was impossible. She earned a perfect 10 at the Olympics.
So I didn't believe this. I couldn't believe this. When I heard, I was so happy.
Her uneven bars score was so unprecedented that the scoreboard famously read 1.00 because it wasn't intended to display double digits. This made Comăneci the first ever gymnast to earn an Olympic 10, and the 14-year-old would go on to collect 6 more perfect scores at the Montreal Games.
They just didn't put enough lights in space before the decimal, and when the 10 was supposed to come up, it was a 1.00 because there was no space to make a 0.00.
Though men's and women's gymnastics aren't directly comparable, it wasn't until Moscow in 1980 that a male competitor would equal her impressive record.
And everything that's happening today with me and my life, it's because of that moment.
Number 9, Marta Vieira da Silva. Football.
I thought, they're talking about myself? So I'm going to show on the pitch that I'm good at it, and that's why I like to play.
When it comes to women's football, Brazilian player Marta is an undisputed all-star. From a young girl playing on boys' teams to excelling in professional leagues around the world, her impact on the sport is unmatched. After playing in her first Olympics at just 18 years old, she would go on to become the first ever male or female footballer to score goals in 5 back-to-back Olympic Games.
You know, if something goes wrong, I want you to be calm and accept the game.
She's even set World Cup scoring records that stand for both the men's and women's leagues, and her success is a testament to her incredible skill and team leadership.
I always put myself in a challenge situation, and that's why I probably still can play.
Number 8. Mi-jin. Archery. Besides the mixed team category, modern Olympic archery isn't a co-ed sport. However, men's and women's scores are still comparable due to matching distances and regulations, with the main separation coming from differing bow weights between the sexes. Several female archers throughout history have thus come out on top. At the 2000 Sydney Games, South Korea's Mi-jin equaled her male teammates' Olympic record-setting score in the 18-arrow match. Then, in Athens in 2004, she collected another Olympic record in the 36-arrow elimination, this time beating the men's top score by a several-point margin. Number 7. Anke van Grunsven. Equestrian. Dressage was opened up to female competitors for the first time in 1952, and in 1972, Liselott Linsenhoff became the first woman to win an individual gold medal in the sport. Today, all Olympic equestrian events are mixed gender, and athletes like Dutch rider Anke van Grunsven have experienced great success over the years.
And then I loved it. Yeah. But then you get older and I won everything I wanted. Then I got my 2 children.
Though not without controversy, she's one of the sport's most decorated females, competing in 7 Olympic Games and earning a total of 9 medals. Even beyond the dressage world, Van Grunsven is tied for the second highest total of medals won by any Dutch Olympian.
The most important thing is really the feeling of the achievement, of going back to the feeling that I had when I won my medals. And of course, that I'm really proud.
Number 6. Pak Sung-hyun. Archery. Since 1904, when archery became one of the first few Olympic activities to offer a female league, women have become some of the sport's most popular athletes. Today, the South Korean team is so dominant that they've taken home the women's team gold at the last 10 Summer Games in a row. Pak Sung-hyun is an important part of that legacy, earning 4 medals and setting several archery records worldwide. In 2008, she, Yoon Ok-hee, and Ju Hyun-jung set the Olympic record for the 24-arrow team event, beating the men's record with an impressive 231 points. Number 5. Isabell Werth, Equestrian. Not only has Isabell Werth been a dominant force in the dressage world for decades, but she also boasts the most medals won by any German Olympian. From Barcelona in 1992 to Paris in 2024, her 8 golds and 6 silvers make her the most successful Olympic equestrian of all time. Even with setbacks along the way, she is the only athlete to ever stand on the podium at a total of 7 Summer Games. With years of consistent success under her belt, Werth is a prime example of female sporting excellence.
I'm long enough in this sport and in the business that I know how quick it can change.
Number 4. Margaret Murdoch, shooting. From earning a spot on the men's rifle team at Kansas State University to becoming a shooting instructor in the U.S. Army, Margaret Murdoch spent years honing her craft.
Oh yeah, if the U.S. is dumb enough to want to put a woman on their team, you just go right ahead, no problem. So okay, you guys said it.
Then in 1976, she became the first female to make the American Olympic shooting team. She made history in Montreal with her silver in the 3-position competition, making her the first woman to win a medal in the sport.
She went on to become a 4-time world champion, 2-time Pan American Games gold medalist, and set 13 world records.
In fact, due to a discrepancy with the rules of tie-breaking, her teammate had Murdoch join him on the top step to celebrate their shared success.
It wasn't the color she wanted or many thought she deserved, especially Bassam. As the national anthem played, he asked Murdoch to join him atop the podium.
It was a nice thing for him to do because he knew he just barely won that baby.
Number 3. Zhang Shan, skeet shooting. Zhang Shan is another female athlete who found success in the male-dominated world of competitive shooting. Her mastery of the sport led her to represent her country at the 1992 Olympics, where she put on a history-making display in the skeet shooting event. Equaling a world record at the Games, she earned China a gold medal for her near-perfect performance in the event final. While her victory was groundbreaking, it also led to a rule change that excluded women from skeet at the following Olympics. However, in 2000, she returned to the newly created Female League.
Because I'm very scared, no miss. Well, I never doing this three days and no miss.
Number 2. Madge Syers, figure skating. While many sports have decidedly male origins, history shows that women have been ice skating for centuries. However, when a new competition known as figure skating gained popularity, the events were set up for men. In 1902, Madge Syers challenged that idea by entering the World Figure Skating Championships and triumphantly earning a silver medal. Due to a variety of concerns, including skirt length, a separate ladies' league was created leading up to the sport's debut at the Olympics in 1908. Easily winning the event gold, Syers' performance was so impressive that she was described as, quote, in a class by herself. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Steffi Graf, tennis. The only player to ever win 4 Grand Slams and an Olympic gold medal in the same year.
Well, I mean, you have what, 2 gold, right? And a silver?
1 gold, 1 silver.
Oh, 1 gold, 1 silver, okay.
Yeah, but would have been the 4th.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You do it again next time around.
Charlotte Dujardin, equestrian. The first rider to achieve every major individual dressage victory in a year.
I'm a dressage rider. I'm based in Gloucestershire in England. Together we won 2 gold medals at London 2012 Olympics.
Julia Krajewski, equestrian. At the Tokyo Olympics, she became the first woman to win the individual event in gold.
It's definitely riding horses and getting on a horse again and finding a new goal with a horse is something that always keeps me going when it's difficult.
Michaela Schifrin, alpine skiing. On top of her Olympic medals, she holds the record for the most World Cup race victories.
That's kind of what I was shooting for, but I definitely didn't think I was going to be actually resetting the all-time winning record.
Carissa Moore, surfing. Made history in the men's Triple Crown and became first gold medalist in women's shortboard surfing.
I hope it inspires them to maybe get out on a board themselves or just chase after a passion that they're that they are into themselves. Yeah.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mildred Ella Babe Didrikson Zaharias, Multisport.
Closing out Women's History Month today, highlighting a pioneer for women's sports. Babe Didrikson Zaharias was a multi-sports legend from right here in our own backyard.
Best known by her childhood nickname inspired by Babe Ruth, Didrikson Zaharias is a sporting icon, an athletic Jane of all trades. She competed in basketball, track and field, baseball, golf, and was even known to pick up other sports as hobbies.
Babe Zaharias, who was, in my opinion, the greatest athlete, male or female, who ever lived. She was proficient in 17 different sports.
Setting multiple world records in her Olympic debut, she is still the only athlete to ever medal in throwing, jumping, and running. On top of her success in women's leagues, she became the first female to compete in PGA tournaments, while also setting trailblazing new records.
That skill into hitting a golf ball.
She whacked that ball. You could, after that ball left that tee, you could hardly see it.
She could hit it as far as any guy.
Not only did she redefine what a woman could accomplish at the time, but few have rivaled her interdisciplinary excellence to this day.
She won all kinds of awards for her Olympic prowess. Again, in 17 diverse sports. So I think she's the greatest athlete that ever lived.
Which record-setting female athlete do you think is the most impressive? Let us know in the comments.